Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed with your April monthly reading. I was trying to feel into your energy before I turned on the camera. It was interesting. First I got a little stressed. Then I felt really determined. And then I got a song, again, which is so weird. I never get songs, but now that's twice in a row for you. I got a song, and it was, I think it's Barbra Streisand. Memories. It was, can it be that it was all so simple then, or has time rewritten every line? If I had the chance to do it all again, would we? Could we? So, the song last week was about remembering someone from the past, too. So, guess you're doing some walking down memory lane. It is still Mercury in retrograde when I'm videoing this, but by the time we finally start April, then Mercury will be direct, and Mercury, let's see, it'll be direct. It'll be in Pisces, though, which is still, you know, kind of deep energy. It's your 11th house. It's going into your 12th house of 11th house is groups and group activities, and then there'll be your 12th house of hopes and goals and dreams and wishes. So it's really interesting energy. Anyway, looks like Spirit's ready to get started, so let's go ahead and do that. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you have a chance right now to hit that thumbs up, I really appreciate it. It helps me grow my channel. But you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about paying attention to your intuition. Taurus, you have really good intuition. This is interesting, though. This particular one, I really want to get this closer. So really get that glare off. There we go. Okay, so she's looking at the reflection in the moon, of the moon in the water. So that's, so the water is emotions. And she's looking at the reflection in the water, which means you're looking at your emotions, but you're not in your emotions. So you're paying attention to them, but you're not really in them. We've got the cat here that's leaping. I'm not really sure, like, what it's chasing, but it's like getting ready to take action. And we have the fox in the background, which is about being clever. Like, it's problem solving in a very clever way. And so this is the energy that you have going on right now for your month, where you are aware of your emotions, you see your emotions, you're paying attention to them, but you aren't drowning in them. It's just a puddle, right? It's a puddle, and it's reflecting the light around you. And a moonlight, that looks like a full moon in it. Now, moonlight will reveal things, but some things are still in shadow. So it's like you're kind of seeing some of your emotion, but you're not seeing everything, right? You're seeing some things. It looks like you're getting ready to take action, like, finally. And that's good, because by the end of the month, the sun will be shining on you. Right now, you're starting out with the moon and with the sun in Pisces, your 12th house of hopes, goals, dreams, values, wishes, spirituality. But by the time we get to the 20th of the month, then it will be, the sun will be shining on you in your first house of self, of the core of who you are, your true essence. And you have two cards, and I feel like this is for the first part of the month. It's Sanctuary, because this is the 12th house, and this is perfect for the 12th house of, you know, and it says, I'm divinely guided, gently and lovingly. This is such Piscean energy that I really think that's for the first part of the month, even though it actually will be in Aries. But still, it's your 12th house, and 12th house is Piscean. Okay, that's where I got that from. Okay, and then we have playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I give to others, and I think that you move out of that need to, you've been, like, healing and working through some things, and I think you start moving when the sun's shining on you. Then I think you become like most people do during their birthday month. You start to light up, and so things will be fun and easier and more outgoing for you. And so I think that you actually have a two-part thing happening. You're coming out of this need to cocoon and take care of yourself and heal, and you're moving back into your more playful, resilient self. And that's beautiful. I'm very excited to see that for you. And then we have Mercury. Now Mercury finally goes direct. This is the 25th when I'm recording this. So in 3 days, I can't wait because it's really been affecting me. You may or may not have noticed it so much, but it's been in Pisces. And so that Piscean energy again, you know, over there in your groups and group activities and lots of remembering past times. It's been going on with you a lot. And so then Mercury will move into Aries, which is your 12th house, right before your birthday on April 17th. So I think you might still be a little caught up in some of your, you know, looking back, looking forward, kind of caught in the middle there. And you have barriers. You have barriers. But I want you to understand that this barriers here, you're on a dragon, so you can fly over the barriers. You can use the dragon to protect you and create barriers that you need. So I almost feel like this is a protection mechanism. There's truly spirits there for you, protecting you while you're, you know, the sanctuary here. This I am divinely guided and protected. You have that going on in spades. You are divinely guided and protected right now. You are being protected by this barrier. So that's not a bad thing. You are going through some stuff that you're trying to, as the fox depicts, you're trying to find the clever way through it. You know, you're staring at the at your emotions and reflecting on how you felt and how you want to feel. And I just think that while you're going through this process, you are being guided and protected. But don't forget to have a little fun, right? Don't forget to allow the playfulness in. Venus, your ruling planet, is in Pisces, and so there's still more of that energy right there of this romantic love kind of energy. It's nice. She moves into Aries the same day that the sun moves into Taurus. So that's April 20th. So she'll be trailing along right behind. Okay, so here we go. Two things happening here. You have the waterfall. This is about self-care, taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do in order to be refreshed and replenished. And so, again, these barriers that you put up, I know I keep saying to you guys that you've been sitting on a fence, but I think that decisions have been being made, but I think now is just the resting, okay, as we prepare for the next step. And so I don't think that was a bad thing. And it has something to do with a soulmate. It has something to do with a soulmate. Soulmates are people that we have contracts, souls that we have contracts with, that we come here to learn lessons or teach lessons to. Sometimes the lessons are a little harder than we wish. Sometimes they're amazing relationships. And so, but whatever this soulmate relationship is, with all these butterflies here, I actually think it's a good soulmate situation. But it's definitely a transformative situation. But it looks good. It looks like you're transforming into joyful situation. And that's nice. So the moon. Let's see what the moon has to say. The moon rules our emotions, about how we feel about the way we interact with the world around us as the world's doing what it's doing. How people are acting. So let's just get a little guidance on that. We do have a full moon, a new moon on April 6th, that's in Aries, and a full moon happening, oh my gosh, when's the full moon? The day before the sun moves into Taurus. So it's here's what you're being asked to do. Believe in the impossible. It's once in a blue moon. Believe in the impossible. So while you're sitting here and you're reflecting and you're wanting something that you're afraid to wade into the emotions of, it's okay. You are protected. You're healing. There's transformative energies. Have some fun and believe that this thing that you want, you can actually bring it about. It's actually possible. It's beautiful, really. Listen to your intuition. All right. And a little guidance from Mother Earth here. Signs from heaven. Your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that you'll be all right. Oh, that's beautiful. You're divinely guided and protected, and they're waving hello. And it also says balanced friendships. Your friendships work best when there's equal sharing and giving of receiving. Taurus, sometimes you tend to give away everything to other people, and sometimes you take more than you should and you don't give enough in return. So take a look, and it might be that sometimes it's this way and sometimes it's that way. So take a look at your relationships and you discern if you need to be giving more or if you need to be receiving more. But from the looks of this, I would say that you're depleted because you have been giving and not receiving. But sometimes the people that you are in partnership with feel like you're taking and not giving because, okay, Taurus, we're going to talk. We're going to talk. Okay, here's what I see sometimes with Taurus. You work really, really hard and you provide. You provide a very financial stability situation for the people in your life you care about. And so you feel like you're giving and giving and giving. But what you're not necessarily giving is you've got these barriers and protection up, and you're not necessarily sharing your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions with people because you're protecting yourself. And so while you're giving physical effort, you might not be giving emotional effort. And so take a look at that and see if there's a correction that you need to make, because depending on who you're involved with, maybe as much as they appreciate all the physical effort and the financial security and support, what they really want is emotional security and support. You rule the second house, and the second house is self-value, self-worth, self-esteem, and finances. And so figuring out how to balance both parts, how to find security in your emotional gift to people, and what you get from them, and then also the financial, and that's challenging for you. I get that. You have a knock at the door. Opportunity is knocking. Opportunity is knocking. When Mars is going to be in Gemini, action-oriented Gemini, moves there on the 31st, and you have Mars has been in Taurus, and it's been kind of stuck. But now things are going to start moving forward. Opportunity is knocking. Answer the door. Answer the door. I really believe that you're feeling emotionally depleted and drained. But maybe it's because you haven't necessarily opened up your heart. Maybe once upon a time, a long time ago, you opened up your heart and it got stomped on, and so now you've been protecting it. But if you don't let somebody come in when opportunity knocks, then you're never going to have that sense of emotional security that you want. You have turquoise. Awaken your empathy. And so I think we might be on the right track here. This could really be that instead of just looking at your emotions, maybe you need to be like the cat and jump in a little. All right? All right, Taurus. Well, it's a lot of work to do before you hit your birthday, but happy birthday to you because you'll be there by the end of the month. I really hope that you get a lot of opportunity to get out there and play around and have some fun. Okay, you take care. I will see you for the weeklies, and I will see you for the new moon and the full moon. Be looking for me. All right, be sure to give me the thumbs up, and I appreciate it. I will talk to you soon. You take care.